Yeah, I got a new mic and didn't turn it on. So let's uh let's go ahead and redo all of that. Let's double check, make sure my audio is good. Yep, looks good here. Uh, but anyways, we are while we are waiting. Let me go through the deck again. Um, so we are playing Belcher Sifter, named after Goblin Charbelcher and Timesifter, which is why we are only playing two basic mountains and Oliphant and Renegade map to go get them. We are also playing some ramp spells in Everflowing Chalice, the Iron Crag, and Coalition Relic, Deafening Clarion and Dam as removal. There's also Hogger Mauling, though I don't expect to be casting that very often. It's mostly going to be tap lands like McKindy Stampede, Zoff Consumption, Ondu Inversion. Um, we also have Deep Cavern Bat and Blood Baron to kind of pad our life total. And in the board, Deep Cavern Bat is also some hand interaction. Um, and in the board, we have 3 copies of Pilfer against the control decks. Abrade is more targeted removal, Sorcerer's Spyglass, and Soul Guide Lantern for the combo matchup. And we are still waiting. Let's see if somebody's popped up. Nope. Nope. All right. It looks like we're going to be waiting a bit. Um, I do like combo decks. I actively quite enjoy them. This is one of the first or second one I will be playing in this particular format. I am familiar with Goblin Charbelcher in both in all of the non-rotating formats like Modern, Legacy, and Vintage. Um, Timesifter, I've played in EDH before, so I know kind of what all of these cards do. The MDFCs have made um, the Belcher deck better. We also have Sphere of the Suns as ramp. Um, Demonic Bargain as a 3-mana tutor seems pretty decent. Um, let's make that. So I'm unsure what the Spyglass will be coming in for, but um, we'll figure that out as we are playing. And while we wait, let's see if we can find something to watch. No, we might have somebody pop in here in 2 seconds, but let's check out Baja and Carmendor. More you white renegades. Oh, all right. We lost the die roll in match 1 against Umrodan. And here we have 1, 2, 3 lands, a couple of ramp spells, and a demonic bargain. Yep, this seems reasonable. All right, let's see what we can do here. As long as we are not playing Boros Legends, we should be okay. Goblins. Goblins, you say? Okay. This. Oh, we drew a basic mountain. That's great. That'll allow us to play um, a 2-drop next turn. And I think um, we'll take one here. So which 2-drop do we want to play next turn? I think it's Chalice. So we have 3 mana. We'll be able to play Timesifter in 2 turns. The War Chief. All right, so we'll take 3. This is fine. Gonna use our life total as a resource here. I think 1, 2, Spear of the Suns. It's only 2 mana. We can't demonic bargain, so play tap land. And next turn we can play Timesifter. And then things will get all right, so Cranko. Yep. All right, so we'll take 5 currently. No, 2 mana. 1 mana. All right, 6. Go to 10. All right, I would love to draw a Deafening Clarion or a Dam. Am I going to get Goblin? No, Ringleader. Okay, that's not great. All right, so what did you hit? Pile Driver and Chieftain. All right, so we need... Okay. Are we dead next turn? 1, 2, 3. Chieftain also gives them haste. Yeah. All right. So if we go 1, 2, 3, demonic bargain. No, we're dead because we only have 2 mana after that. All right. So this is not a deck I expect to like win matches with. This is a deck I expect to do the thing. All right, so we'll bring in the Abrades. We can't really cut any of our lands. I think Blood Baron's going to be too slow. And I think we can cut one Timesifter and one Coalition Relic. Just kind of trim around the edges here. Let's see what we can do on the play. This is 1, 2 plus a dam. Yep, keep. All right. So maybe I was supposed to play Sphere of the Suns on 1 or on 2. And I think I'll do that again. because then we can go a whole bunch of mana. Lava Tongue. What does that do? At the beginning of your end step, if you descended, discarded card, or sacrifice opponent, or sacrifice permanent, deals 3 damage to each opponent who didn't. Okay. Yep. Playing more tap lands. Drawing this Deep Cavern Bat is great. Yep. Just playing mana. Let's see what my opponent is going to do. War Chief. Okay. So we'll take 4. Yeah, take 4. All right. Deafening Clarion is a good card, and we can play it next turn. Iron Crag. Add white mana. Add colorless mana. Actually, black, colorless, Deep Cavern Bat. All right. So I think we're going to take the Chieftain because that is that's an anthem. Like their spells can be cheaper. That's fine. 2 for War Chief and 2 for Wart, which is fine. Yep. And that's a 3/3, which is great. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. Do that. That is a perfect draw. All right. So 1, 2, Chalice for 1, and then white, 1 other, Deafening Clarion with both modes, pass the turn. All right, so we know they have Skirk Prospector and Chieftain in their hand. They can play both out and attack me for 3. That's fine. Or sorry, 4. There's another land. Okay. We have a removal spell for the Chieftain. Yeah, we'll take 4. I'm not going to use the Sphere of the Suns. This last counter is going to be important. Oliphant. I have enough mana to cast that. Dismiss. But I think we go 1, 2, cast here. And then depending on what my opponent plays, we can either abrade it or cycle this Oliphant. Pile Driver. Okay. It doesn't have haste. I'm not worried about it. Okay, now I'm worried about it. 3 damage to target creature. All right, so this sphere is dead. And we'll take 4. And if we draw a Belcher, we're sad. So we don't have double white, but we can do that mountain cycle with the Oliphant, play land, pass the turn. All right, so we're at 3. This isn't great, but we have some time. We have a couple turns to draw a removal spell for the Prospector. Knucklebone Witch. Okay. I mean, that's a removal spell. So we're gonna hang on to that and see what our opponent plays. All right, so we're gonna kill the Knucklebone Witch because that thing grows. If I get Goblin Grenaded, I'm gonna feel real sad. All right, a removal spell or a Belcher? Removal spell or a Belcher? Wrath or a Belcher? No. Okay. We died. That is fine. It's about what I expected. Yep. Yep. I just want to do the thing. Okay. Now, while we are waiting, let's check out this game that I had expected. Yep. Bunch of blue, white degenerates. Yep. Looks like the blue-white control mirror. One is a sky noodle mirror. Okay, so it's blue-white noodle versus blue-white control. Okay. I don't know what the match record is, but it looks like Baja's behind right now. So yep. Okay, so it's 1-1. They're off to sideboarding. And let's. Yeah, nope, still waiting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey! We get to play Bahamito. All right, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4 Timesifter. Yep. Keep on the draw. Stampede or Mesas. This is going to be very, very interesting. Search. And at the end of Baja's turn, we're going to cycle the Oliphant. And then play Coalition Relic next turn. See if my opponent wants to counter it. Yep, countering my ramp spells seems reasonable. I mean, we'll get to play the Iron Crag next turn, which is great. You're going to counter this one. Yep. Countering my ramp spells, man. I mean, I'm just going to sit here and play lands. Opponent casts an Impulse. Oh, the blue-white control deck. Okay. Well, we have one removal spell. Um, we'll get to casting bombs next. Not turn 5, but turn 6. We'll just start casting bombs. Another Hogger Mauling is fine. It can remove a colonnade if need be. They have 4 cards in their graveyard. So this search isn't... I will play 1. And then cast a Timesifter. We're just going to be tapping out for cards. Oh, we got a reader. Nope, don't know what it does. Counter it. It's the best thing for you to do. Or do you not have a counter spell and you have to impulse for it? Mana leak. All right. No. No. Okay. Alright. Cast some mana ramp. Cast Demonic Bargain. Probably not countered. Alright. I mean, we get Belcher. 6. What did we exile? 2 dams, 2 deep cavern baths, another demonic bargain. They're tapping out for something. A horned lock whale. So a 6/6. All right, so they have 2 cards in hand. Make them counter the Belcher. We beat Mana Leak. They have 2 cards in hand. If they're both counter spells, we're dead. Syncopate for 5. Yeah. Okay. No. No. Can you beat the second one, opponent? What's the last card in your hand? All right, we're in there. They're only showing 10 on board. Yep. Are we going to get to do it, chat? Are we going to get to do it? Nope. Nope. They found an impulse. Okay. All right. They're impulsing. They're digging. Digging. Okay. Land. Scrying 1. Attacking for 6. I'm at 8. Belch you. Need to hit at least 10 cards. Yep. Hit a bunch of them. Any order. Very dead. Yeah! Bang! All right. So Pilfer's coming in. Sorcerer Spyglass comes in. Deafening Clarion comes out. We can lose a couple of Timesifters. Blood Barons can come out. And on the draw, I think I can go down a land. Probably Stampede. All right, click submit. And we should be good to go. All right, we did the thing. I'm happy with this league. 1, 2 lands. This hand is slow, but it's got a bunch of interaction. All right. All right, we got our 2 basic mountains. Mountain cycle. All right. It puts it into our hand, which is fine. Drawing a Timesifter wasn't great. Play the Iron Crag. Play a Deep Cavern Bat. See what you got, opponent. That's probably going to eat a counterspell. Hushwing Griff. Okay. Well, that was rude. I just want to keep your secrets. I mean, we're going to block. Blocks. Block. All right. Play Coalition Relic. Gonna counter my ramp. Yep. All right. So that's unfortunate because we didn't draw land or a mana source. All right, let's try this again. What do you got, opponent? Dream Trawler. Okay. That's a good card to take. We have some lands. All right, so we're like never attacking ever. Let's make the game interesting. All right, they found an impulse. Digging for a counterspell. We know the other 2 cards in their hand. On the bright side, we can attack now. Oh, it's stuck. This is going to be interesting. Heliod's Intervention. Blowing up my 2 artifacts. Okay. All right, we still know the 2 cards in their hand. That's fine. Let's what are we doing here, opponent? Activating Colonnade. All right, that tells me they don't have a counterspell. Right? Play second Deep Cavern Bat. What do you got, opponent? Ooh. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right. Attack for 1. Alright, we have a card in our hand that does nothing. They drew a tap land that scries. Bottom, 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 bottom. One top. Okay, that's not good. Activate Colonnade. Yes. Sure. We are never blocking, ever. You skipped your attack step. Oh, we won a match. Alrighty. Let's fire it back up. See who's got a PD league going. We got Wolverine and the Shadowmaker. Looks like Boros Legends and food. Not food, just red green artifact stuff with Semblance Anvil. There's a scrap trawler. All right, so this is probably game two or game three. There's a Kataki in play and a Seal of Cleansing. Oh, hey! 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, keep. All right, so round 3 against the Shadowmaker. I am going to go ahead and okay. All right, so this is the red green artifact deck. So we'll go ahead and just do that. And I think, well, next turn we can play a renegade map plus a tap land. Oh, they're playing eggs. Okay. I got it. All right, so combo matchups. Combo matchups. All right, next turn we can play the Iron Crag and we're gonna go get a basic mountain. Play the Iron Crag and a Deep Cavern Bat. What do we got, opponent? All right, so what do you do? Tap and untap non-token artifacts. Exile cards. Okay, so I think we'll take the Semblance Anvil. Because they're missing. I mean, yes, they can. Oh, it just doesn't untap. Oh, well. Nice draw, opponent. Nice draw. All right, so they're going to play Maria. Yeah. And probably Puzzle Knot. Yep. All right, so you are non-creature artifacts. So 3 less currently. Kaleidostone. 3, 4, 5 less currently. Okay. So the plan 5, 4 less. Bottom, 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 bottom. 1 and 1. All right, so we know the 2 cards in hand. They can probably cast it next turn. 2, all right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They can cast one next turn. Oh, no, they can cast both. All right, so play that tap land. Slam Belcher. Uh, we can attack for one. That's fine. Because unless they can take an extra turn, or well, they're probably just going to dump like 4 Colossi into play. Unless they have a way to give them haste, in which case I'm dead anyways. There was nothing I could do about it. Is Mill a win con here for them? Vile. No. I don't exactly know how this version of eggs wins. Do they play Ashnod's Altar? Is that the one? Yeah. Altar. All right, so another Sanctum. That is colorless creature card. Okay, so Puzzle Knot. They're just doing egg things. So they can probably just drop Colossi into play. And they can exile a couple of cards if they need to. But they don't have a Semblance Anvil to make things cheaper. So it's very... Alright, so that's a Prism, which is drawing more cards. So they have 2 mana currently to work with. Yeah, so they're going to have 4 mana to work with. Right? And sacrifice 2 artifacts, returning from the graveyard to hand. So, yeah. Right, so they're going to have 4, 5, 6 mana to work with. And 3 flips. Alright, so all 4 Colossi are in play. You have done the thing. Rootbound Crag, yep, that's not a card that kills me. Alchemist Vial is not a card that kills me. Okay. You have 1 green mana. I'm going to take 3. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. We can make this extra safe. Because, yep. Cast Demonic Bargain. I'm going to make sure they're dead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, there's the mountain. Well, chat, I killed myself. Yup. No, I had 1 basic mountain, and it wouldn't have mattered. I wouldn't have killed them, because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So that, like, in hindsight, is the best call. Yep. Yep. All right. On to game 2. Oh, no. Okay. So these braids are going to be great. No. It was 7 cards down. Yeah, it was 7 cards down. It was a total of 14. That's why I counted the way I did. So let's. We don't want any of those because they play Colossi. So we'll do that. We can actually, so the braids are good, and the spyglasses I think I want to take in. And we can cut. We gotta cut 2 cards here. I think it's gonna be 1 map and 1 Oliphant. Actually, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna cut 2 maps. Only because they come into play tapped. So, and we'll submit like this. Yeah, no. The mountain was 7 cards down, which like wouldn't have killed them anyways. So, and because I only play 2 untapped lands, this has no mana in it that's castable. So we're gonna mulligan. Yeah, it's the only like that's the downside to Demonic Bargain. 1, 2, 3. Yep, has a bunch of lands and a Belcher. Has no interaction, so they can kill us if they want. But we have our first 3 land drops plus mana into Belcher, so I'm going to keep. I'm going to bottom Everflowing Chalice, I think. Because Coalition Relic allows us to play Belcher early. Play tap land. Pass. All right. Opponent plays a tap land. We get to play Mountain and the Iron Crag. Pass turn. In their end step, I'm going to cycle the Oliphant. I'm just going to play this. I'm just going to cast Charbelcher. Because I drew the Demonic Bargain, casting Belcher here is fine. They have to remove it or they die. There's a Semblance Anvil. I could be dead here. This is entirely possible. I am F6'd. So they're going to do egg things. Or Spyglass. We do have a Braids in the deck. So I'm not overly concerned. Yeah, there's a Spyglass. Which is fine. But again, if they want to go... Okay, so here we have a tap land. Play Coalition Relic and Sphere of the Suns. We're just gonna ramp. I'm gonna let them do what they need to do. This is why we play four abrades, because the chances of me hitting all four abrades in the top 13 are very small. But if they're going to kill us, all right, that's Ameria. That's trouble. They have not played a land yet. No. Okay. Second spyglass is not great. I don't think I can beat a second spyglass. Let's see if they want to play it, or if they think they're safe. They do play it. Okay. So we have to draw a second abrade. They have 3 cards in hand. They played their land for turn. And they're just gonna do egg things. Alright, and there's no like Shatterstorm effect in this format. So yeah, I scry 2 both to the top. Okay, that is not great. I'm pretty sure that means we're dead. Nope, just random cards are random. Got it. Got it. All right, so the plan is to draw an abrade off the top, bargain for an abrade, and go from. So that's a Terrace Under. Well, they could Terrace Under my Belcher. I think they're thinking about it. Okay. So, you're mauling? Yes. Okay. Well, a second demonic bargain is a thing. But 26 cards is a lot. I think we have to pass here. All right. Now, while they go off, again, I am going to take a potty break. right, have I died? They've put a lot of permanence into play. There's a Metalworker Colossus. They're flipping lands. All right, I'm waiting for them to show me how I die. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I'm just waiting for them to show me a win condition, and I will concede to that. And I don't know. I haven't seen anything on how busted Enchantress is going to be next season. I haven't really had. Okay, there's Alter, and then Metalworker. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff. I am very dead. I am very dead. Okay, opponent. I have died. But so that brings us to yeah, yeah. 1 and 2 currently. So we're gonna continue firing it off. But yeah, do you have a list, fan? Is there a list floating around in the Discord? Because I haven't really checked too much on how um, on what all's going to be in the next format or next season. I have a couple of decks that I have queued up. All right, we got a live one. We got a live one. Wait a minute. This is the guy I just played. Did he end his league? Is that what happened? One, two, 3 lands plus a deep cavern bat. Yeah, sure. And they're on a Mulda 6. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right, we get to do this again. All right, well, at least with this hand, we don't have to worry about exiling all of. I should have played the Zoff consumption first. But anyways, cycle the Oliphant, get a mountain, play the Renegade map. But I should have played the Zoff consumption over the Ondu. So that way I could play Deep Cavern Bat next turn. But here, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna play it, and then next turn I can slam Belcher. Or Eye of Vecna. That's a new one. Just like extra card draw. I didn't see that in the last. Yeah. Okay, cool. Going and getting the mountain. Playing the mountain. Playing Belcher. And then we're F6. Okay, there's only 2 copies of I. All right, fair enough. All right. I am F6. Somebody's dead. Let's. Somebody's dead in this turn cycle. Do they main deck Spyglass, or is that board? Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. All right, so they don't have any cost reducers, which like makes it very hard for them to gain extra advantage, to gain mana advantage. Um, all right, there's Alter. If they have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, Colossi are free. All right, so that's 10 cards, 13 cards. And they've played a land. Do we? They have another. They have a flip. I think we win, but they have a flip. Oh, no, they're making mana. Making mana. Yeah. But they can sack. Yeah. Now they have enough for the reducer. There's 20 cards. It's a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. They messed up. No, we're at 27 cards. We'll be at 26. They messed up. They forgot to. Yep, we win. They forgot to tap on that last loop. They forgot to tap the Metalwork Colossus. And if they had tapped their Metalwork Colossus, they would have had the 3 mana to replay it, and then I'd have to belch them in the upkeep. All right. Clarion, I don't think we want. Timesifter can go. I think we want. Spyglass, a braid. That's still the thing. Um, I think I'm gonna cut almost all of the removal, and because we're on the draw, I'm going to cut a McKindy Stampede and just kind of play a control-ish deck. Yeah, had what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Blood Baron mana. Yep, keep. Yeah, we got Blood Baron mana plus a Pilfer. This is and the Sorcerer's Spyglass seems real good. Okay, let's be smart. Lead on the Zoff consumption. I mean, we could just die. Like that's possible. Except our opponent's missing land drops. Oh, opponent. Play the Sky Reigns, and then we can Oliphant. Oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. End step, Mountain Cycle. Um, so land, Iron Crag, and yeah, that seems like an I mean, yeah, okay, candy. Okay, and pass. And they drew the second land. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, here we are going to play the black land, pilfer my opponent, take the Semblance Anvil, play Sphere of the Suns, pass the turn. Tear Asunder. That looks like their hand. Yeah, 5 cards. All right. All right. So we know they have Tear Asunder. So I don't think I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -3 is 4. I don't think I want to bargain. I think I'm just going to slam this Blood Baron and make them deal with it. And like, yes, they can Maria if they want, but I have the Abrade when I get to untap. Crystal Grotto for Scry. Oh, that's on top. All right. All right. Okay. Alchemist Vial. Cool, cool. Hmm. Sleeper Dart. Okay. All right. So we can play Coalition Relic, abrade the Maria. Bottom, bottom. You'll love to see it. They can tear us under if they want, but. Or I can Hogramauling. No, I think that's better as a land, actually. Well, Coalition Relic. 3 damage to target creature. Seems real good. And then we'll attack for 4. Gonna tear us under my Sorceress Spyglass. No. No. Okay. All right. Waiting to the end step. Put a charge counter on the Coalition Relic. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Yeah, it's enough to bargain for, cast, and kill with Belcher. Which I think we might do. All right, bottoming with the Crystal Grotto is great. They can put a Colossus in play if they want. That's all 4 candy trails. Waiting for the gingerbread house to show up. Bottom, bottom, I would love to see. Two top. 1 Colossus. We know they have Terra Sunder as their last card, and they have mana to cast it. What do? Can attack or block. Okay. Oh, yup. Okay. Oh, that was sloppy. That was sloppy. That was sloppy. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Made sloppy mistakes. Sloppy mistakes. Because 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Yep. That's what I expected. I'm just going to put the charge counter on it now. And then pass. All right. So they're living off the top, and they have a bunch of redraws. So They don't have a cost reducer. They don't have Maria. They have 2 cards in hand. They have, if they have a Maria, we could die. If they draw, okay, looks like they're redrawing. Where F6? Yeah, redrawing with a candy trail. Okay, I think we win. I think we win. Black mana, demonic bargain. All right, go get Belcher. Cast Belcher. All right, roll the dice. Are you dead? Dead. Bang. All right. That hasn't fired yet. Okay. It was, yeah. So when it pops up like that, it was not, unless you happen to see it in the game log. Um, but when it pops up like that to put under, to put back in your library, it's not exactly in order. Huh. Weird. It didn't. Is, is the bot online? Do we know? Home. Oh, PD-bot's not online. All right. Well, we have to need a report. Where's my report? Crap. Shadowmaker. Opponent? What? There we go. 2-0. Okay, got there. We don't have another victim. Yeah, thanks, fan. All right. Is there anybody? We got Baja. All right. Let's take a peek in on Baja and Elkshock. We know Baja is not playing. Oh, really? Yeah, of course. Why not? Seems reasonable. Um, Wait a minute. Did Baja win? 500. Oh, there it is. Elks won 500 playing Boros Legends. So let's watch the master play what he's good at. And it looks like Baja is on um, mono black food and is not in a good spot. Necro, yeah. Um, so I mean, I like the Boros Legends deck. I like what it's doing, but I can't play this deck to save my life. Like every time I play this deck, I go like 0 and 5,000, and I don't quite understand why. Like it seems like a very simple Boros aggro deck. So I mean, you're right. Me too. That's also like Yahanni's expertise. That's uh that's a good card. And then cast Necro. Actually, no, Necro here doesn't even do anything. Agonizing remorse. Blech. That's what do we got? Bell Striker just gone. Plays Shenka. Plays Best Pupper and Dash Bell Striker. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, didn't Dash Bell Striker. Put Luris in hand. Right. 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 Baja, I don't like. Oh, there was only one Bell Striker. Okay. So Hope is in hand. Or what? I'm confused. Did like you get top decked? Reveals get top decked. Get top decked. That's rude. All right. Do we have a victim? We do not. Okay. Um, and Elks is on a Mulda 5 in game 3. Oh, on a Mulda 4. Oh, this mana, man. This see this is why I don't play this deck. I mean, mulliganing is, especially with the London mulligan, mulliganing is awesome with the London mulligan, and then Isamaru on one. To be fair, the Boros Legends deck is a pile of 1-drops. So it's right, there's a Pilfer. What do we got in hand? We have a Luris that's in the companion zone. Took Mary. And then we have Baird and a Rugged Prairie, so pokes for 2. Pokes for 2. And Baird. Cast Baird. Yep. And 1 unknown. Yeah, yeah. That that's real good. All right. Let's see. Ratchet Bomb. Ratchet Bomb's a good card, especially against this deck. Well, I'm probably not going to get to all 5 matches. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Oh, top deck Seal of Cleansing. Bleh. That feels wrong. that just that feels wrong. All right. Yeah, yeah. So sometimes you just top deck for your life. All right. So we have 2 unknown cards in hand. We got a removal spell. Removal spell. Erebos' Intervention's a good one. Okay. Okay. More 2 drops. Carry Zev. Okay. That's an extra 3 points power. Pilfer. What's the last card in hand? It was Burst Lightning. Okay. Draw land, put Luris in hand. Make everybody sad. Or, play Flower. No, double red. Dash Zergo. Okay. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 points of damage. Not quite 2 turns. But it also protects Zergo from a board wipe that Baja desperately needs, but doesn't protect it from Pilfer. Okay. So Baja's at 3 on board. I don't either. I honestly I think, and it could just be that a bunch of it was drawn. And I mean, like, it's not like Thoughtseize or Duress or the 1 mana discard spells that you have to pair with removal like that. Though I think that was a mistake on Baja's part. Should have done it in the beginning of combat. And there's Luris to hand. Um, I do like. I don't like casting it into a known card. All right, Candy Trail will help stabilize, but they need to find a removal spell or a discard spell for Luris. So, do you have any creatures? No, I don't think the Necro deck plays creatures. Um, so let's. Yeah, just the one Grave Titan. All right, so the Candy Trail bottom both, and drew a card. So, all right, Elks drew a land, which allows them to play Luris and a 1 drop. What do we got? We got Zergo or. Well, they have Zergo. because Isamaru got exiled. No. Wasn't there an Isamaru? It's still in play. The turn 1 Isamaru is still in play. Okay. So this Lurrus has to go. Baja is dead on board. So a Yeheni's expertise would win the game. No, why are you casting spells? I mean, casting Mary is fine. Yeah, and there it is. All right, so Elkshock wins that one, and we might have a victim here. We are 2-1 with Belcher going into round 4. Let's see if somebody popped in for us. No, not yet. All right, all right. We got some Cube stuff going on with the Vintage Cube Discord. That was the match we just watched. So we are just waiting on a victim. See if somebody wants to get belched. In the meantime, let's open a new tab. Close bookmarks. Let's have a sneak peek as to what I have coming up for next season. Maybe I think I'm gonna play this next week. It is a Jeskai Ascendancy combo deck. Ooh, we have a victim. Crap. That's not what I wanted. All right. This is probably not going to go well. I can't keep this hand. This has 2 lands and no ramp. This has this has mana. I can bottom the second chalice here, I think, is the plan. Because I don't think we're going to have that much time. All right, Elk's on a mulligan to 6. All right. So here, yep. I mean, that's a good card to draw. But I think we are going to get the other basic mountain, chalice on 1. This gives me 3 mana for the Coalition Relic next turn. As long as we don't get, like, nut drawn, we should be alright. If we can... Alright, carries out. That's fine. Alright. Play the Brood Pit, play the Coalition Relic. pass the turn. I would make sure to put a charge counter on the Coalition Relic once I get priority. And then I'm going to F6. Flowers? No, just Zergo. Okay. Put a charge counter on Relic and pass the turn. Oh, yes. All right, so we take a pile of damage. One. Okay. All right, so we can one. All right, I can play 2 bats here. And then definitely make it to next turn. Or I can play Sifter 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, you know what? We didn't come here to be a wimp. All right. Okay, so we should have every turn for the rest of the game. Unless. All right, so it's not Mary or. All right, we're at 3. Oh, that's rude. But I wanted the rest of the turns. All right, so instead of taking all of the turns, we just died. All right, so I'm going to bring in these braids. I'm going to cut the iron crags. One of the Timesifters and one of the Oliphants. Or I lied. I'm going to cut the chalices and keep the iron crags. Because if we're looking to play sifters, so let's see what we can do here, and hopefully we don't just get overrun. We will be on the play, and I would like. That's a removal spell. We got lands. We got both mountains. We got lands. We have removal spells. We have a wrath. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna keep. Ondu Inversion or Sky Ruins on one. Deafening Clarion is a perfect draw. All right, so we're going to Mountain Cycle. Going to get a mountain, play Renegade Map. And then next turn, depending on how deep my opponent goes, just bared. Okay. All right. We can Renegade Map for another mountain, play the mountain. Now I can board wipe here, which in all honesty, I probably should. But I think I'm going to Coalition Relic. Because we can dam next turn. And this way it plays around flowering or flower of the white tree. And it kind of incentivizes them to go wider. Just like that. Perfect. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Play a bog and Clarion. And then next turn we can Mauling and Belcher. There's the flower. Into Karizev. Yep, that's fine. Play a Brood Pit, slam a Belcher. Am I dead? Have I died? It doesn't look like I'm dead. 7. 7 is not dead. If they have a second Seal of Cleansing, we're dead. Actually, no, we're not. Because I can dam the Karizev. No, lures to hand and Kamanu. Alright, alright. Let's show them they died. Bang! Woohoo! Alright. Match tied 1-1. I was very, very concerned about this matchup. I think we are still in the AOKs. So we'll run it back. And see what we got. On the draw, this is going to be much more difficult. This hand, however, is pretty good. So we're going to keep it. We have a removal spell on 2. So, and the second red source already. All right, play. Oh, I should have played the consumption. That was not good. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay. So do I just kill the Mary right now? No. All right, so we'll do that. We'll do that because we might be on the cast the big dumb elephant plan. Are you gonna blow up my map? No. Okay. So here's what we can do. Let's go get the basic mountain. Play the basic mountain. Play the coalition relic. And pass the turn. And if they go to blow up the relic, we can abrade something. If not, we can cast Oliphant next turn to block. Or if they cast Flower. No, Baird. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. So we are on draw a wrath or die. That's where we're at. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 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 We are very dead. GG's. Yeah, sometimes you just don't draw a wrath against the aggro deck. And let's go ahead and fire up our final round here. see if we can fire the laser once more before the end of the stream. Lands, removal spells, keeperoonies. Another. Okay. So having this Deafening Clarion's gonna be key. And playing a tap land is fine. And then we can play Land Sphere. Opponents on 5 cards. Land Sphere. And then we have Clarion into Dam, into Timesifter if we draw a land. I would like to draw a land. That is not a land, so let's Mountain Cycle the Oliphant. Play a mountain. Just wipe the board. If they put Ash Party Crasher, that too. Oh, Celebration, get a 1/1. Okay, so it's just a 2/2. Land. Yeah. All right. Play. So, all right, we'll pass. I don't think we can die. If we get Burst Lightning, we go to 14, 13, 12, 11 if they play 2 creatures. We'll evaluate whether. All right, so that's a Mary. That's not great. They have no cards in hand, so they'll have 1 card in hand. All right, so let's see. I don't have any instants in hand, so let's see if they draw another creature. No, but we drew a Belcher. So play Belcher. Actually, no. Let's make sure. Let's play a Sifter. Looks like my opponent has either Incinerate or Burst Lightning in hand. Neither. Okay. So I mean we're F6. Okay. Oh, so we flipped Bat versus Karizev, and then we flipped Blood Baron. All right, so we're taking 4. They're drawing a card. I'm pretty sure we now take all of the turns for the rest of time. All the turns for the rest of time. Put Solaris in hand. All right, we're going to always yield to that. and I get the next turn. So this game's over. Play Belcher. 6. Move to my next turn. Belch you. Firing my laser. Pew pew. Bang. Negative 22. All right. So we've already seen the sideboard. 4 braids. Cut a sifter. Cut an Oliphant. Cut 2 chalices. All right. Then I'm going to take a quick potty break, and then we will move to game 2. All right. So let's go to game 2. We are up a game. We're on the draw. This one's going to be more difficult. Red mana, double white mana, no black mana for the bat, but I think this will be okay. Play the Sky Ruins. I mean, we could just get run over. That is possible. No 2-drop. Okay. That's real interesting. Okay. Let's mountain cycle this Oliphant. Play the mountain, play the renegade map, and pass the turn. All right. So if they don't play another creature, I'm not going to crack the map to play Clarion. I will just play the tap land, because that way we can dam if we need to. This double removal spell thing is going to be great. I would like to draw a black land sometime soon, or a black mana source. Kataki. Okay, well, I guess we are going to be cracking the map in the upkeep. Yeah. I mean, at this point, there's a Kataki in play, so I am cracking the map. No. No. And drew the Oliphant. All right. So that's only 4 damage. So I'm going to play this tap land. Use my life total as a little bit of a resource here. We are going to need to draw some more mana. That's in a Ganjo Castle. That's rude. All right, there's a Party Crasher. Not really, because I did play a Timesifter, though. Okay. Playing Isamaru to get a counter on Ash is fine. Um, I think I'm going to Clarion. Actually, 3. Yeah, I'm going to Clarion. Because they tapped out of a Ganjo. They have 3 cards in hand. I have a Dam that I can overload. And Kataki is pretty reasonable against this deck. Most of my ramp is artifact based. Put Luris in hand. Put Luris in hand. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Blackland. Slam Coalition Relic into Deep Cavern Bat. We're gonna bat this Luris out of his hand. There's an Incinerate. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because what will happen... All right. Battlefield Forge got played. They're going to incinerate my bat. Oh no, not my bat. And then play Luris. Then I'm just going to damn this. No, I want to get the Luris out of play first. Because then I can follow. That is the card that I think beats me most of the time. Because here, they're just playing like crappy 1/1s. You're going to play the Battlefield Forge I know you have? No. Okay. 3, 6. All right. Put you on notice, opponent. No, they had 2. They had 2. So they know if they're dead or not. They had 2 when I batted them to get the Luris. That's how I knew what this card was. But they know right now whether they are dead or not. I don't the only card I think that saves them is Seal of Cleansing, which I know they play. But even if they do, um, I can either slam an Oliphant or a Blood Baron and then just like win the game from there with Demonic Bargain as kind of a backup situation. Um, yeah, yeah, and so what we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana next turn, assuming I don't just beam them with a laser. I'm gonna go ahead and put a charge counter on the relic so I can F6. Yep. See, second forge into incinerate my face. Cancel. 1. Red mana. Red mana. Fire laser. Laser beam. Pew pew. Pew pew. Bang. Any order. -23 to win the match. And finish with a 3-2 record with Goblin Charbelcher. So all in all, like I had mentioned in the top of the league, I love Belcher decks. I absolutely love Belcher decks. I think I cast every single card in this deck except the Soul Guide Lantern. We didn't run into any like graveyard deck. Um, I made a couple of mistakes, like land sequencing, that might have changed a loss or two. But other than that, yeah. Did I steal this from you? I don't know. Hold on. No, you didn't. No, I stole it from Violet. Yeah, I stole it from Violet. Um I do know that I have stolen. I think I stole the season 29 one from you the first time I played it in Penny. Um or was it 29? I don't know. That's just this season. Did I play season 29? I did not. Season 30. Okay. No, I started in season 30. Or was it 28? Hold. Okay. Oh no. I started in 25 during the Dreadnought. Dreadnought season. Um, but anyways, I do know I have either played you a bunch or have stolen a few of your decks. Your name seems very familiar. Um, but anyways, I do I do like this. Um, I don't think it needs 8 1 mana go get your mountains. I think if this was a second or a third Everflowing Chalice or third Iron Crag, or maybe the chalices is just supposed to be Iron Crags. Um, because or Mind Stone, is Mind Stone legal in this format or next format? Not legal. And we don't have. Okay. Oh yeah, it is legendary. Right. Right. Legendary artifact. Legendary artifact. I don't know. I'd have to take a look on Scryfall. Um oh, all right. Fair enough. That makes sense. Fair enough. Um yeah, I think yeah, all in all, I think this deck is fine. Going 50% against the Boros aggro deck is um is actually really good. I do I think that's one of the best decks in the format right now. But starting tomorrow, we have a brand new season with Murders at Karlov Manor. So um we get we will probably see some new stuff. I will um yeah, yeah. I have something very very spicy for next season going on. Did my opponent report yet? Okay. Yes, they did report. Look at that. Okay. So I can close that out and return that order here in a second. But I think this is what I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing Jeskai Ascendancy next week, where I play 2 mana dorks, cast a bunch of draw spells, make a bunch of mana, untap my creatures, uh, either Banefire my opponent, kill him with a Birds of Paradise, or fling a bird or a tree at them. It's gonna be sweet. Gonna be sweet. Um, but I love Jeskai Ascendancy. That was I've played this combo in more iterations than I know what to do with. So I don't know if anything from Murder wants to go in here. Maybe the 2 mana draw card investigate spell. Um, but I think that's a little on the slow side for this because it's 4 mana to draw 2 cards. But regardless, um, that is going to be it for me today. Um, and if you missed any of today's stream, I will be uploading it to YouTube later on this evening. You can find my YouTube channel in my link tree down below. Make sure you hit the follow button so you can see when I'm live again next. And I will be live again next Thursday at noon Eastern. Thanks for the follow, fan. Very much appreciate it. And if you are seeing this on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, the whole algorithm, good, fun, happy nonsense. And you can find my Twitch in the description. And I will be live again next Thursday at noon Eastern. We will see if I find a place to stream in the next couple of days for the new format. But all my socials are linked in my link tree. That's all down below or in my YouTube profile if you are seeing it there. Otherwise, thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.